Should you buy a Ruger 1022 even though it's the year 2025? Short answer, yes. Longer answer, yes. Let me talk about it a bit. The Ruger 1022 is a semi-automatic 22 long rifle, if that makes sense. I've had a few Ruger 1022s in my life. My first was a wood stock like this one, and my second was the Ruger 1022 Takedown, which I regret selling to this very day. Not only is the Ruger 1022 God's favorite rifle, it's also extremely reliable and very accurate. Slap on a budget-friendly scope like the Crossfire 2 by Vortex and you can headshot squirrels from 30+ yards away all day long. With this exact setup, I cut a playing card in half at 100 yards. Full disclosure, it took me like 5 magazines to do it, but I still did it. What is so special about the Ruger 1022 aside from the fact that Jesus Christ would pick this in a zombie apocalypse? Well, first of all, you get this really nifty, flush-fitting 10-round rotary magazine. That was a mouthful.
That's what she said.
I'm a huge fan of these magazines. I've thrown them in the dirt, I've kicked them around, I've dropped them a lot, never had any issues whatsoever. Plus, they're flush fitting, which is really convenient. I really like this wood stock of Ruger 1022s, but if you are not a fan of this, you can get this in a synthetic stock. Or you can have multiple stock options. You can have a synthetic stock, you can have a wood stock, you can have a collapsible stock that you can get from places like Magpul. The amount of configurations that you can make out of a Ruger 1022 are absolutely insane. You can go hiking with a 1022 Takedown that fits in a backpack with an awesome scope so you can shoot squirrels whenever you feel like it. Or just walk around knowing that you've got a really cool rifle that fits in a backpack. Very little maintenance required, although I'm probably guilty of not cleaning this as much as I should have. It does run even when it's really dirty. These can be had used all day long for about $200, depending on who you get it from and depending on how much they're willing to rip you off. I want to say new, these go for maybe $350 or so, depending on what configuration you want. The 22 Takedown that comes with the synthetic stock and the takedown lever that separates the barrel from the rest of the gun probably runs closer to about $400. But even then, $400 for a rifle that you can take apart and fit in a backpack is awesome. I'm not comparing this rifle to other 22 semi-auto rifles in the same category, but if I was, I would still put it on top. Just saying. And the reason for that is price point, accuracy, coolness factor, and the fact that it's gonna last forever. As long as you take care of it, but you don't really have to take that much care of it because it will run even if it's dirty. I don't recommend it, but it does. On top of being great for plinking or hunting, it's also a great starter gun for young kids or people that finally realize the government doesn't care about them. And if you're worried that your wife's gonna get mad that you bought another gun, don't stress because it's small enough that you could probably just say it's a BB gun. I believe that every true red-blooded patriotic American needs to have a Ruger 1022 in their collection or go to jail. Okay, maybe not the last part, but it's a really good gun. I think you should get it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like gun videos like this that are more recommendations rather than actual reviews, let me know and I might do more of them. Like, follow, subscribe, content, TikTok, Instagram, MySpace, Snapchat, all that stuff. Thank you, bye.